All right, guys. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the actual messenger conversation frameworks and the scripts that you need to use or that you can use to interact with your audience. Right. This is one of the most valuable videos inside my program because it actually helps you start to have the right conversations with people so that you can get more calls and accordingly you can make more money, right? Because without having conversations, it will be very very difficult for you to get calls and eventually make money, right? Because again, we are doing organic marketing, and we need to understand that without conversations it's really not possible to make money, because the whole process will just get delayed. So with that being said, let's quickly dive deep right now. So what is the objective? Once you start creating the social engagement post on your profile, right? And when you share your post on other people's groups as well, the groups that you join based on your niche and your offer, it's now time to engage with your audience and book sales calls, right? Because the efforts that you took so far, that's great. You've done the first part, but now you have to take them further and book sales calls with them, and eventually sell your offer, sell your agency service or your coaching program to them, or your any other service that you're selling, right? So use the below framework to master the art of messenger conversations, messenger conversion conversations, right? And get this right, and you'll be able to book high quality sales calls on demand, right? Once you know what to talk to, with whom to talk to and how to talk, especially over chat, right? Then the calls that the sales team will get will be all highly qualified, and if you're the one who's going to go on call, even then you'll know that you've had the right conversation with this person, and you're not just like forcing a free strategy, and the prospect on the other side is just coming on call just to get some value. They will know that there is some kind of an offer that you're going to present to them, which may help them, or which may not help them based on how the sales call goes, but at least have some sort of a pre-frame in mind. So with that being said, what are the foundation principles? So three types of messenger leads: hot leads, warm leads, and cold leads. So this is something that you need to understand in terms of simplifying your communication, right? So who are hot leads? Hot leads are someone who has raised their hand expressing an interest in your acquisition sequence posts and stories. They've commented on your keyword CTA, right? Like for example, if you've shared a story post, and in the call to action you mentioned, comment below interested, so that I can personally send you a message, and we can have like a conversation, right? So when you write such posts and when you get comments, then you can specifically reach out to those people over messenger, and you can start to have conversation with them and book a call with them. What exactly to talk to them over messenger, that's something that I'll cover. But at least you know that that person has now expressed an interest, and that person is called, or that person is categorized under the hot lead, meaning you have to really attack that lead with all you've got, and you got to make sure that you get them on the call, because they're really in that mind frame to work with you, and they are ready to work with you. They're at least ready to listen what you've got, and you can for sure pitch your services, right? Warm is someone actually there are more ways to identify whether a person is hot or not, hot lead or not rather. Joined a Facebook group and filled yes on the form regarding you reaching out to them, right? Or PM'd you directly about your offer, or voted a poll on your Facebook or IG story, right? If you specifically asked on your Instagram or a Facebook story that are you interested in working with me, and if they've said yes, that's a hot lead. The warm lead is someone who's commented or reached out to your engagement sequence posts or stories, right? So something not directly about business, but around your offer, around your a common interest, or maybe something that you're just asking them as a survey, or a question. So all these engagement driven posts that you'll do, those are the and the engagement that you get on those types of posts, you'll know that that person is not specifically at that stage yet where you can directly pitch them, but at least you can start having a conversation with them. Right now, again, what exactly to talk to them, I'll share again after some time. But what the stage of that person is, right? The last category is co-lead, which is someone who accepted your friend request but has never commented, reacted on your post and stories, or reached out to you, right? So when you send them a request, considering they can be a potential client, the good part was that they accepted your friend request. Maybe they looked at your cover photo, they liked what you had, they liked the content, and they accepted. But they're still not engaging with your content, and you've added them since the last 2 or 3 days, and they're not really showing an interest. Maybe they've not seen your post, or for any other reason. But those are the type of people that you categorize in cold, because although they've accepted a friend request, they're not your friend, right? They don't know you, you don't know them. So why don't you go ahead and reach out to them and build a relationship and move them to the warm lead category, because obviously they'll not immediately become hot, like immediately fall into the hot bucket, right? Because they'll need time. So at least you can start a conversation and slowly move them towards warm, and then from there you can move them to the hot, right? So what exactly to talk to cold leads, again I'll share in the upcoming videos. What is the next foundational principle? Gain permission to enter messenger inbox. So whenever you post, whenever you write content and there is a comment interested by someone, right? So ask them on the post itself, on the comment itself, do I have your permission to send you a DM, or awesome, can I send you a PM, right? Because that will do two things. It will again confirm from your prospect, you will get a confirmation from your prospect that yes, they are actually interested, and second, it will also kind of give the algorithms a little bit extra boost, because when you get another reply from them on the same comment, yes, then it means that you turned that one comment interested into three comments by asking them a question. And then again, when they reply, maybe you can again reply back, send a DM, please check. So like converting one comment to four. So when people see on the news feed hundreds and hundreds of comments, then maybe that half of these comments are yours, but that eventually kind of compounds your growth in terms of more leads, right? Because if everybody's commenting, then people have this FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. It kicks in, and they comment, so you'll get more leads. But that's the other side. But at least you get a permission, so that you don't sound salesy, and when you send them a message, they'll be open to have a conversation with you, because positioning is very important, right? Use common sense and be yourself, right? So release the force to book a call with these people. Talk like you would to a friend, right? So just because they said yes, hey, hi, here's the link to book a call, that's not something you need to do. You can just start as a general conversation, despite it's a hot lead. Just stay calm, keep your cool. Hey, how are you? Thanks for commenting. How's your day going? Obviously don't go way sidetrack, but you get the point, right? You can just like have a normal conversation, and then maybe after one or two back and forth messages, just let them know that, hey, I just thought of reaching out because you commented and you are interested, right? You'll have all the scripts, but I'm just giving an idea, so that you understand what this means, right? And and when they say yes, then you can again like let them know, here's the link to book the call. So the next is never let the conversation die or end on your side, right? When people talk to you, there's an opportunity for you to build an advanced relationship. So take it. So again, because you're going to write a lot of story posts, you'll realize and you'll experience this, that everybody start now opening up themselves in terms of their stories, in terms of their life with you over Messenger. because you're reaching out to them. Now they're sharing their life with you, and you can respect that. You need to respect that and keep asking them questions. Don't ignore them, and continue the conversation, right? So that's a very good way from at least your side, that you're making sure that you're not letting the conversation die. The next is, if people start talking about their goals, problems, desires themselves, by all means, that's an opportunity to advance the relationship with them to a call. Right now, when people share, it's the best signal that they trust you. But you also need to make sure that by not sounding too salesy, you also invite them for a call, by first appreciating them, that hey, thanks so much for sharing. I completely understand how you feel, and you'll get to know how to actually use these scripts. But you have to appreciate them once they share, and then let them know that if they're interested, let's discuss more over call. You'd love to talk to them. So using these kinds of words, using this language, you don't sound as if you're going for a sales call. You're actually inviting them so that they can open up even more, right? That's what you need to master. That's how conversations happen, and relationships are built, right? If people ask a lot of questions about how you do X, or what you do, give a bit of value and propose to jump on a call to go over more details, right? So again, you might experience some type of people who are just asking for technical stuff, right? How do you do this? How do you do that? So don't like let them know that I'll not share the details unless you jump on a call, right? That's not the way. You can just give them free value, that okay, actually this is how we need to do. But it's very technical for me to explain so much stuff over messenger. So why don't we discuss more over a call? So that's how you can take the conversation forward, right? The belief you want them to have is not I will solve problem for you. It's I have helped many people the same problem as you, right? So the reason why this is important is because no matter what business you're doing, you can't solve every problem, right? You can't possibly help all clients, right? It doesn't happen with any business in the world. If if a business signs 100 clients, then majority of the clients can be satisfied, but there are always few clients who may not experience experience the best part of your service. Maybe there are issues at their side, maybe some unlucky issues at your side, XYZ, right? So keep things neutral. Let them know that we've helped a lot of people who have the same problems, and we feel we can help you as well. But like, don't tell them that I will for sure help you, I am the right person, as if you don't oversell yourself. Undersell, like under promise and over deliver, right? That's the message. Use feel felt found framework to show empathy and build rapport. Right now, how to use this? Like for example, if the prospect says, yeah, I know what I need to do to generate leads, but it's just that I can't bring myself to do it. So this should be your answer, or around this should be your answer. Hey, I totally get how you feel. Many of our clients felt the same way when they started working with us. Here's what we found that helped them break through and hit their weight loss goals. So here, when you say totally get how you feel, you are kind of relating with them, right? You are connecting with them. You're making sure that both of you are on the same page, and you know what she's going through. Many of our clients felt the same way when they started working with us. So she feels that she's not the only person, and by this you also position yourself as an expert, that you also help others who are like her, or like him, whatever. Here's what we found that helped them break through it and hit the weight loss goal. So we are using a way to let build confidence that you already have the solution. So she needs to know what the solution is, because others already have solved their problems. So that's a very great way to talk, and let your communication go. The next is follow up with people who go quiet, ignore you, or leave you on read slash scene. People get busy. Don't assume, oh well, I guess that person doesn't want to talk to me. Stay respectfully aggressive, right? So again, you might you will for sure experience, during, especially after follow up, right after the first sales call is done, you will experience that there are a lot of people who are not replying to your messages, etc. So don't feel bad, or don't get sad, and don't get aggressive, or completely ignore, right? So try to stay neutral. If they do not reply, high chance that they are busy, right? So just stay neutral. Try to keep following up with them. Hey, are you there? After 3 or 4 days, waiting for an update. Maybe after 5 or 6 days, still hearing back from you, and then keep on increasing the time. Maybe after a couple of weeks, hey, how are you doing? And then again, try to have the conversation. Hey, it's been so long since we last spoke. Keep following up with them over time, right? And this is something that you need to do, because that's the best way to get them reactivated and sign up with you, or maybe get them to block you, right? Either of the two should happen, and most likely will happen if you continue to do this, right? And you need to do it, because you can't let people just uh, go, right? You have to keep trying to communicate with them, and make sure they work with you. The last is conversations is a numbers game, right? So don't feel discouraged by the number of people that don't respond. Focus on those who respond, and advance relationships from there. So doing this daily for the first 2 3 months is going to compound massively. So again, just like adding new people, just like posting content daily, the third part you need to do daily is talking to people, right? So if you do these three things, right, like adding people, posting content, and talking to people daily, if you spend your 3 to 4 hours on these three tasks, especially this particular task, speaking with people, then for sure you'll have a lot of calls, and you'll make money, because this is what makes money, right? If you don't have people to talk to, you don't have any pipeline, you'll never make money. So you need to have people in your pipeline that you're reaching out with, that you're looking for, that you're attracting, that you're searching, adding, so that you're speaking with them, building relationships, and and advancing the relationships to becoming them, to them becoming your client. All right, so this is the kind of a framework. So the first step is establish rapport with a specific relevant messages, hi, how are you, how's the weather, and glad to connect with you, like basic icebreakers, we can see, right? Establish rapport, ask them what they're doing, how's it going, etc. The next step is build trust, authority through qualification questions, right? So after the first step, this step is where you are actually transitioning the conversation from casual to a bit more business. So over here, what we do is we slowly ask them business related questions. So the next question may be like, hey, may I ask, what do you do? So then they'll reply, hey, actually, I work over here, I have this business. So then immediately the next question you can ask is, hey, may I, like first appreciate, hey, that's a great industry to work in. I'm sure, it must be great, all that appreciative message. Then ask them that, may I ask, how's it going? So they'll reply, hey, it's going good, or it's not going great, or it's going okay. So again, you can slowly ask questions from there. I'll share the scripts, but this is where you build authority. Then once you start having conversations, and they share with you that they have a problem, and you can help them solve the problem, and they agree with that, you can ask a permission question: you free for a call? Always first ask a question: are you free for a call, right? Let them reply yes, and then you can schedule a call and confirm the time for the meeting, and all those details, like your agency services and all that. But if they don't confirm, then don't proceed ahead, right? And if they have any objections after the call or before the call, just solve those like objections, and again ask them if they're okay for the calls, and all that. So keep working on this framework, and it's a linear line. If you see this arrow, right, it's simple, start a casual relationship, slowly transition to business, and then transition to the call, and then to the meeting, and then keep a relationship with them over messenger. Once once they see your offer, and once that offer is presented, and if they don't sign up with you, build a relationship with them via follow up, and keep circling over here so that they work with you. So if you keep working on this framework, then you will for sure convert a lot of conversations to your clients, in the next 3 to 6 months, or maybe for life. To be very honest, this is a lifetime thing, and you can continue to master this. Now, lead prioritization, hottest to coldest. This is how you need to speak with your people, or not rather, speak with the leads that you have on a daily basis, or have conversations on a daily basis based on priority. Like, so first focus on hot leads, and then warm leads and cold leads. Always think about who you can speak today that is in the hot bucket, and maybe if you can talk to them, you can get them over the phone. Whom you can speak with, who is in the warm bucket, and maybe if you can talk to them, maybe they'll come into the hot bucket zone, and after maybe a couple of days they might be in that like you might be able to book a call with them. So that's how you can do it. And from cold, you can think about how we can talk to them, build a relationship, and move them into the warm bucket. So this is how we need to prioritize. So focus on booking strategy sessions with prospects who commented or PM'd you about acquisition sequence post or story that contains your offer, and start with those who comment on your words. CTA, comment using keyword CTA. And following with people who you have already started a conversation with, and they have ghosted you, right? Reactivate people you've had a call with. Check your Calendly and CRM typically 1 to 2 weeks after the call, unless a person mentioned to contact him or her on a next date. Reactivate people you've had a messenger conversation with in the past, right? So again, all these are the priorities that you need to focus on. So reactivate people you've had a call with in the past. Again, these are all hot leads, right? If you can see, all these people now know you. They've been on call with you. They now even know your offer, right? So keep following up with them, and then next is keep following up with people who you have already had messenger conversation in the past, and then you can go on to the new ones, and you can use these scripts like hey name, long time no speak, how's your week going so far, and some emojis. And hey name, long time no speak, how's it going, again emojis, right? So keep it casual, send emojis, and keep it casual and fun, so that because it's Facebook, it's Instagram, right? You can't sound serious. Your tone should be normal, funny or light, so that they slowly open up with you. Sorry. And prospects who comment or react on your engagement sequence post. Hey name, thanks for the like on my post about so and so, or thanks for engaging on my recent post. So this is another thing you can use, which something that will get you a lot of replies, right? That people reply like a thumbs up, or they'll say, "Hey man, glad to do that." And then you can again start the conversation by asking them, "May I know where you from?" And how, like how's the weather and all that stuff, and then slowly from there you can transition the conversation to business. So that's how you can do this. And prospects who added you as friend or accepted your friend request. So again, check profile, friends, recently added friends, and wave emoji, wave emoticon. That is something that Facebook will give you. Or if it doesn't give you, then hey name, good to connect here, wish you a fantastic week. That's something that you can send. Or you can also send this. This is something that you can also send. Hey name, glad to connect with you, directly asking a question. How are you doing today? Is something that also works because you're asking questions, so maybe you'll actually start a conversation with them. So this is how you need to go about speaking with people, and the frameworks and the foundational principles, right? So now in the upcoming videos, I'll specifically talk about how to speak with hot leads, warm leads, and cold leads.